Today on the show, crazy exes.
Oh my God!
And I'm finally in a movie trailer. Welcome to my honey wagon.
It's Thursday, February 1st, and this is the IMDb Show. Our guest today is known for her uncanny ability to mix comedy and music as the creator, writer, and star of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Golden Globe winner, Rachel Bloom.
What is wrong with you? Why are you sweating like Mickey Rourke after a meal at Fogo de Chao?
Nothing. Okay, I'm fine. Sassy.
Sassy? What are you talking? I don't even know what you're talking about. Just get out of my office.
Okay, fine. It's too hot in here anyway.
Good.
Crazy Ex is a phenomenon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Also, congrats on, I think you just did your 100th musical number.
Yes.
Without love, you can save the world, save the world.
When and where were you when you first realized that this show was a hit?
Well, I still haven't. Partially because even though we're very successful on streaming and Netflix, we originally are on the CW, and we are technically the lowest rated show on network television. But
there's a big but there. I called it a phenomenon because it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think getting nominated for the Golden Globe, that was really cool.
So has winning the Golden Globe made you drunk with power?
Wow. No.
You're nothing without me and my selfless humility.
The non-joke answer is it's made me more confident, but you know, I think that like you go back to a baseline of insecurity, a nice, comfortable baseline.
Right.
A couple weeks after.
So Rachel, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened on set?
Last year, we had offered a part to Mel Brooks, and I get a call, and it's Mel Brooks. And I'm like, I gotta leave set.
Okay.
And Mel Brooks says, I just called to tell you, I'm not gonna do your show.
It's good to be the king.
He's like, I love it. I saw Settle For Me. It was great. You're bringing musical theater to TV. I'm not doing the show. It was such a wonderful rejection and like better than him doing the show. And I just went back to set and I was like, everyone, Mel Brooks will not be doing the show, but he's a fan.
Please, don't make a fuss.
The dynamic of couples is a big theme on your show. So while we have you here, we wanted you to rank your top 5 TV couples of all time. Good to go?
Yeah.
All right, at number 5.
So number 5, this is a little unorthodox, but there was a very short arc on Arrested Development between Michael Bluth and this woman named Maggie Lizer, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus. They were both kind of scumbags together, and I really like couples where people are just open and honest scumbags together.
Are you blind again?
For the pizza guy. Give him a 5, I tell him to keep the change.
Number 4.
Well, this isn't really a couple, but Walter White and his meth.
It is a couple.
Breaking Bad is one of my favorite shows. That very passionate, obsessive love affair he has, but he never tries the meth. It's almost like keeps him in love, and it's just beautiful.
I liked it. I was good at it.
That's the most beautiful way I've ever heard meth described.
Yeah.
In a relationship.
I'm on it right now.
Right, number 3.
It was hard to not make this number 1, but Daphne and Niles on Frasier.
Yes!
And I really love their dynamic, especially with Daphne after they got together. She was just so, captivated by him.
You're too tall.
You're too short.
Well,
At number 2.
Number 2 is a couple from a show I grew up watching, Paul and Jamie from Mad About You. I learned a lot about couples from them and how like a happy couple can fight and they can bicker and they can have differences. I love them, love their dynamic.
Put it on me, it's me. It's all me, okay? I'm a boring man.
And I married you, so what does that say about me?
So, who did you put as your number 1 TV couple of all time?
Not to be trite, but my number 1 couple is Sam and Diane from Cheers. The idea of a couple that, you know, a couple that wants to hate each other. I think hate is a very powerful human emotion that's so relatable and just you want to watch it.
You are an idiot.
No, that's just my cover.
So that's the number 1. Top 5 TV couples of all time.
Of all time, and
Great
that's
list.
not a subjective list, that's objective.
That's the official, yeah, like the 10 Commandments.
These 15! Wait. 10 commandments!
Did your trailer situation change after you won the Golden Globe?
Well, I have an office at work, so...
Is that better than the trailer?
Yeah, trailers are horrible.
What's the perks of having an office versus a trailer?
I have an office. I don't have to smell my every day.
Got you. You've got a pretty decent trailer situation.
I have my own dressing room here. It has 2 toilets and a sink and a fan. Because it's the ladies'
it's a room.
You have an office, I have a ladies' room, but I kind of want to step up my game. So recently, I took a trip to see what else is out there. So I'm here at Quixote Studios. These guys rent out trailers for TV and movies, and they're gonna let me walk around and just go inside all of them, so that's fun. Okay, so what would you give to someone who's doing like day player one day on an episode of like Criminal Minds?
If there's a few people, we'd probably give them a 5-room honey wagon.
Okay, and how about someone who's maybe like a recurring guest star on a successful network sitcom in like its 4th season doing very well?
I would go with our single Verde.
And what would you give me? What are we working on back here? Welcome to my honey wagon. Oh yeah. You can't put a thing with buttons on it and not expect me to push the buttons. Can we put my name on it, maybe?
This is the Star Verde. This is what we're really known for. This is what your A-list talent is gonna want on set.
This is your Oprah. This is your Beyonce. I don't need to go past that. Oh my God. Oh man, this is really nice. I mean, like you can have dinner parties here. Oh yeah, you just let me in here unsupervised. Oh my God.
So what'd you think?
I love it. I'm never leaving, so bye. This is mine now.
Those looked amazing.
You see something you like there?
Yeah.
So Rachel, we asked your fans to send us some questions on Twitter for you. They're dying to know. Are you ready?
Great.
Okay. At Audra Levines wants to know, if you had to sum up the message you want people to take from the show in a sentence, what would that be?
For me, it's happiness comes from inside yourself.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I like that.
I like it.
From @Rosha752, is the show still on course to be the 4-season show that you envisioned? What's changed and what hasn't from the plan?
Yes, it is. I would say, well, obviously the arc of the character Greg changed slightly because the actor left after like the first and a half season, and so we kind of zigzagged with that. The character of Josh Chan is much more fleshed out and well-rounded than we pictured. Vinny is so warm and loving as an actor. We kind of leaned into that.
I'm coming for you, baby!
And now it's time for us to get into our watch list. And in honor of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, we thought this week we would talk about crazy exes in TV shows and movies.
Yeah, when I think about movies with crazy exes, I think about There's Something About Mary.
I love her, man! What?
A lot of people think about crazy ex movies as being about women, which because society is more likely to label women as crazy. But the men in that movie are insane. I think that movie really rides the line of sweet and creepy and obsessive.
What are you doing?
That's my girl he's kissing.
Okay, Carrie, what's on your list?
So I have 2 movies on mine. One is Scream.
If you hang up on me, you'll die just like your mother.
Spoiler alert, we don't learn till the very end that Billy is the killer, but he's definitely a crazy ex.
What's the matter, Sydney? You look like you've seen a ghost.
My second one is Fatal Attraction.
You won't answer my calls, you changed your number. I mean, I'm not gonna be ignored, Dan.
Glenn Close, I mean, her performance is so powerful in that movie. She has so much rage, but that one scene where the classical music is playing and she's just turning the lamp on and off has always just really stuck with me.
You're crazy if you hurt an animal, as Glenn Close did in Fatal Attraction, but also Mark Wahlberg did in Fear.
It all could have been different, Mr. Walker. You should have allowed nature to take its course.
It's Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon, and in this movie, he goes so crazy that not only does he kill the family dog in a horrible way, he carves her name onto his chest.
I can tell by the look on your face right now you're incredibly interested.
No, it's good. I'm telling you, it's a good film. Fear is a good, crazy
I love a
ex
good
movie.
dog murder, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty graphic.
Yeah.
The other one that I picked was Vanilla Sky.
Tell me something, David. I mean, do you believe in God?
You know, whenever a crazy ex asks you, do you believe in God? You're doomed.
Sure.
And at that moment, you know, she says that, you're done.
Yeah,
You're done
yeah.
for. And they drive off that bridge. So those two
You're
are my...
saying that with a lot of conviction. You've been there.
I jumped out.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to keep track of the TV shows and movies we've talked about in today's episode, you can add them to your watch list using the IMDb app. If you don't know how to use it, don't worry, I got you covered.
Click the plus sign or the Add to Watchlist button on any title and boom, it's added to your watch list. Then, the next time you're not sure what to watch, it'll all be there waiting for you on your watch list. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for being here on the show. Congratulations, 3rd season. Looking forward to the 4th of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Thank you.
Pleasure. We'll see you next Thursday. But before we go, with so many great trailers coming out all the time, we've taken the best ones and put it together in this week's trailer. And stick around to the very end of this show and you'll get a sneak peek of next week's IMDb Show.
What do you guys give me if I kill that bird? Farver, that's a bald eagle. Get a wing, Baldy! Yeah! Guys, what do I win?
My stalker is here.
We did a thorough background check.
You should be protecting me.
Stalkers wear like trench coats and no underwear. And I am clearly wearing underwear. Look.
The monsters are here.
Does that get your juices flowing?
I find giants. I hunt giants. I kill giants.
Wait. Before you guys go, next week I will be training with the skating choreographer who worked with Margot Robbie and I, Tanya. She's gonna teach me how to do some awesome stuff like these, a little bit of that. I may do a backflip. I may break my ankle. Take that, Margot. Either way, it's gonna be awesome. You're definitely gonna wanna watch it. Yes.